Protection is defined as to cover or shield from exposure, injury, or destruction. However, I prefer this one, to keep secure from danger or against attack. Protection may not be important for those who are retired. It may only be relevant for people with inheritance tax issues. However, anyone working needs some form of protection. Single people need it to protect their income, and people with partners and children need to protect their family. There should be no excuses for anyone not having any protection. The damaging effect when something goes wrong can be life-changing. A single person not being able to work a long time, a family losing their home, a child losing their mother or father, and less income into the home. As I said, no excuse. There are many different forms of protection. I'm not going to go into detail about pet insurance, mobile phone insurance, or even Sky Protect. It is amazing how many people within the UK see protection of their Sky box as more important than protecting their own family. So often I have seen £9 per month on bank statements for Sky Protect. And when the discussion for life insurance, critical illness insurance, or income protection is discussed, people just don't have it. They take the view it will never happen to them. There are many different forms of protection: life insurance, critical illness, and income protection. I want to talk about just life insurance. Death can happen to anyone, and it can be sudden and have a crippling effect on families. During the 2 years during COVID, LV paid out over £18 million on death claims to around 1,400 bereaved families. The average age of claimants were 64. However, the youngest was 32. When we hear the word protection, we often hear the terms term assurance and whole of life. Few people understand these phrases, and they are vitally important, especially from a cost point of view. Term assurance is life assurance for a specified time, such as 15 years. After this, it stops. Very simple. You pay a monthly cost for a lump sum payout during this time. There is no return of the premiums paid. Some benefits of this type of insurance include, as it's for a specific term, the cost is relatively cheap, and the younger you start it, the cheaper the monthly cost will be. However, a downside is that it will eventually expire. Now, whole of life insurance is life insurance that keeps going, and yes, you will keep paying it until you die. The benefit is it guarantees that at some stage it will pay out, while the drawback is you keep paying monthly until you die. I want you to take away one point from today. Think how your family would be affected if you were to die. Would the family home have to be sold? Would kids have to move to a different school after moving home? Would special things like the cinema, trips to the zoo, holidays, new computer games and bikes need to be stopped? You have a duty to protect your partner, your wife, your husband, your children in the event of you leaving them early. Cost is no longer an excuse. Some insurance plans can start from the same price as a takeaway coffee per week. Get in touch if you want to know more about what I have discussed. But above all else, get life insurance today.